Kev, a massive win, your first win at home. Just how good did that feel?
Yeah, very satisfying. Not just the result, but the performance from every individual that was on the pitch today. We've had a long 2 weeks to stew on the Altrincham result, which was not acceptable. It was poor. So we had the break probably came at the right time, where we was able to implement some of the stuff that we wanted to get across, and also being able to put the lads through some rigorous fitness, because I've said all along, I didn't think they was as fit as they could be. Well, they weren't as fit as I'd like it. So I think we got the balance right in the training the last 2 weeks, and then in the last few days we've been building up to Gateshead. We've been working on that, because we know what a really good side they are. I think everybody in the leagues know the way they play, and sometimes it's really hard to stop it. So I thought we got it bang on today by, we didn't sit off them. We wanted to go after them from minute one. We wanted to press them. And, you can only do that if you've got the players that are fit enough and willing to do it. And, the players implemented everything today. Yes, there was times when they got through us, but they're a quality side and that's going to happen. But ultimately, coming in at half time, we possibly could have been 2 or 3-0 up, but delighted to have come in a goal up. And then it's about what we say to them, and it's about how we start the second half. And we just said to them, look, you've won the first half, now go and win the second half. Don't lose it and you win the game. But fair play to them. They've come out. I suppose Gateshead had a little 10-15 minute spell in the second half where they were dominating the game, and then we started to grow back into the game, and then obviously got the 2 goals, a couple of great goals. Obviously Nick scores a great goal, and then it's game over, and then it's just seeing the game out. So delighted for the 3 goals, but I think the most pleasing thing from everyone is the clean sheet. I brought Mika back in today, who I thought was immense. Him and Corey at the back there, I thought they were outstanding. Bryce as well, hasn't started for a while, and Owen as well hasn't started at left back. So I thought the back 4 were excellent, and Ben. All round, I thought it was a really, really excellent team performance.
I didn't want to focus on players too much because I think that was a really good team performance, but you've just mentioned one that I do want to highlight, Emeka Obi. Just how tough is it to come from not really playing, not really getting in the side, to then producing a performance like that?
It's credit to the player and the individual. When I first come in, I had to make quick decisions, and if I was being honest, I was going to allow Mika to go out on loan to play some football, because I wasn't sure I was going to be able to give him the game time that he would want, and I'm always honest and open with players about that. But he just said that he wants to be patient and wait for his opportunity, and like any footballer, when you do get your opportunity, you have to take it. And he's a great professional. He works extremely hard and doesn't cause us any issues, and he's got his opportunity today, and he's come in, and I thought he was outstanding. He aerially, he was brilliant. Even on the ball, he was commanding. He was setting the attacks off, and I thought they complemented each other really well, him and Corey. Obviously Corey with his experience as well. So I thought the pair of them were excellent today, and it's great to see, obviously, the clean sheet. It was a very good performance.
In terms of how Gateshead play, obviously we know they're a passing side with that kind of philosophy. How much did we sort of try to set up to play against that and press them as much as we can, especially from the off?
Yeah, you just don't want to let them play. You set traps to try and press them, and as you saw, from goal kicks, we've watched so much of them. I was at their game on Wednesday night up in Gateshead. They like to play out from the back, and if you don't get your press quite right, they'll be through you and at your back line before you know it. So, we worked on it in training this week about who goes where and when to press, and I thought the lads got it bang on. Listen, we didn't get it right every time, and that happens, but majority of the time we got it right, and you could see the frustration from their players because we limited them to opportunities. So, that's a credit to all the players. They've taken on board what we've tried to give them this week, and they've implemented it on the biggest stage, and that's game day. So, it's a massive result for us, considering where we are in the league, and the results as well that's come in today. I think Wealdstone won 2-0 before we kicked off, or were winning 2-0. So we knew we needed a result today, but I think when you analyse it and look back on it, there were so many positives from today, and we're not quite there yet. We've still got loads of work to do, but what a springboard to work from in terms of the clean sheet, the 3 goals, and just the performance.
And just finally, we do mention them after every win, but just how pleased are you for the fans today who've travelled wide everywhere?
Yeah, of course. It's always pleasing for the fans to see their team win, especially when you haven't seen them win that much in a season, especially at home. So, I think they'll be delighted, going home delighted tonight that their team has won, but also kept a clean sheet and also created many opportunities against one of the best teams in the league. So, there's lots and lots of positives, but it's I say every time, I said after the Boston, it's no good putting in a performance like that and then letting ourselves down the following week. So we'll enjoy tonight. I've told them to enjoy tonight, which is important. Rest up tomorrow, then we come back to work on Monday, and we build for Braintree next week, which is a big game for us because they're down the bottom near us. But we have to enjoy tonight, and I'll certainly enjoy it.